Hello, it's Tracy again. We had a snow day today, so I had time to put some more things on video. This is going to be a chord progression that I worked out for Danny Boy, also known as London Derriere or My Gentle Harp, are some different songs that have the same melody and the same chords. The chords for this, it's a really beautiful melody, and the chords can be done very complex. It's a little hard to do them simply. But I worked out something that works real well as far as making it simple so that most people can play it. This is going to be in the key of G, and I'm going to assume that you already know your G chord, and your C chord, and your E minor chord, and your A minor chord. And there will be a couple of new chords to learn as we go along. This is the chord sequence right here. It starts on G. Okay, so let's go through that slow. Of course, you're going to start on G, and there's a new chord there. And here's your G, and there's a new chord, G7, which is going to be your first finger right back here. On the first fret of your first string, your pinky picks up, and your first finger goes down. Okay, so here's your G, and instead of playing it this way, you can't play a G7 real well if you're trying to come out of this position, so you really need to be in this position. You're going to pick up this pinky, the pinky comes up, and the first finger is going to go down, right down here, in the first fret, first string. That's your G7. So we're going to have a measure of G, a measure of G7, then you're going to go to C, then 2 beats on A minor, and then a D7, and D7 is right here. Now your normal D is here, and you're going to keep these 2 notes, but you're going to keep those 2 notes with 2 different fingers. See that? Here's your D that you probably already know, and then you're going to switch and put your second finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string, 3rd finger 2nd fret 1st string. Your first finger is going to go back and be 1st fret 2nd string, and then of course you're going to avoid strumming your E string. You're going to avoid that one right there, your 6th string. Okay, so the first 4 measures again is G for 4, G7, C, then A minor 2, D7 2, and then you're going to go to the next 4 measures. It's going to be a G to E minor to A minor to the D7 that we just learned. And I'm going to, at the end of the video, I'm going to put all these chords so that you can see them and copy them down. Then moving on into the 9th measure, G to G7, and then 2 measures of C, next four measures, G, A minor, the D7 again, each one of those for 2, and then G for 2 measures. And then we go to the second half of the tune, which is going to start again on G. It's going to drop down to E minor, 1 measure, back to G for 2 measures. Then it's going to go E minor to C to A minor to D7, and then the next 4 measures, G to C, and then 2 beats on G, E minor, and then hold E minor for another measure, and then 2 beats each, G, E minor, A minor, D7, G. Okay, and that is the chord progression right there. Okay, so that's the chord progression, the easy chord progression to Danny Boy, and enjoy it. I'm going to, right during the credits here, I'm going to put those chords in a way that you can copy them down, so you can have those and put them on a sheet of paper. Might be easier to see, or just pause the video and you can look at it there. Once again, my name's Tracy Smith. I'm going to be putting up some lessons here for friends and other people that are interested in learning some guitar. There's a subscribe button right up there, so go ahead and click and become a subscriber so you can check back. I'm going to be putting up a lot of beginner stuff for those that are just starting out on guitar, and so hopefully it'll be worth your time to check back. There's also a link up there to a recording that I did a while back of some folk songs. This is not one of those folk songs, but there's some other folk songs on there that are really nice. If you're interested in that, check it out. And until next time, we'll see you later.